nourish you with Edu Masala. Chapter 4 Breathing for Energy. Indicators 1. Alveoli and the respiratory surface area. Alveoli increases the respiratory surface area in lungs. Peculiarities of the walls of the alveoli and blood capillaries. The inner wall of the alveoli is always kept moist. The walls of the alveoli and the capillaries are made up of a single layer of cells. In short, the surface that separates the blood in the blood capillaries and the air in the alveoli has the thickness of 2 rows of cells only. Concentration gradient of the respiratory gases and the exchange of gases. During inspiration, the concentration of oxygen is higher and the concentration of carbon dioxide is lower in the alveoli. But in the blood capillaries, the concentration of oxygen is lower and the concentration of carbon dioxide is higher. As a result of this, oxygen from the alveoli diffuses into the capillaries and carbon dioxide from the capillaries diffuses into the alveoli. Indicators 2. Role of tissue fluids. Tissue fluid helps in the exchange of gases, transportation of carbon dioxide and the components of blood. Carbon dioxide is transported through blood with the help of different components in blood. 7% of carbon dioxide is dissolved in blood plasma water. 23% is combined with hemoglobin, which is a protein found in red blood cells, and 70% of carbon dioxide is transported in the form of bicarbonates by getting dissolved in water in the RBC. Expulsion of carbon dioxide from the lungs. Inside the lungs, carbaminohemoglobin and bicarbonate break down and carbon dioxide is released. Indicators 3. Change in homeostasis due to the increase in carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide combines with water present in the out of the cell to form carbonic acid. The increase in the level of carbonic acid increases the acidity in the body. This changes the internal environment. Respiratory system and the maintenance of homeostasis. Respiratory system helps to remove carbon dioxide from body, thereby helps in the maintenance of the homeostasis. Indicators 4. Fermentation during the curing of milk and the microorganisms. During curing of milk, lactic acid fermentation takes place. In this process, lactobacillus bacteria in milk convert lactose into lactic acid. Process behind batter becoming soft and puffy. When yeast is added to batter, alcoholic fermentation takes place. As a result, alcohol and carbon dioxide are formed. This makes batter soft and puffy. A practical definition for fermentation. Fermentation is the process in which glucose is converted into lactic acid or alcohol by anaerobic respiration. Let us assess. First question. Reason for the diffusion of oxygen from alveoli to blood. A. Low concentration of oxygen in blood. B. As the walls of the alveoli and blood vessels are thin. C. High concentration of oxygen in alveoli. D. All the above. The answer is D. All the above. Second question. Observe the two reactions given below. Reaction 1. C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy. Reaction 2. 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives, in the presence of light and chlorophyll, C6H12O6 plus 6O2. A. Identify the process occurring in the plants and in animals. Answer: C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy. B. Which is the process that takes place only in plants? Answer: 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives, in the presence of light and chlorophyll, C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Third question. Explain the role played by hemoglobin in the transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Hemoglobin carry oxygen from alveoli to tissues by forming oxyhemoglobin. Hemoglobin carry carbon dioxide from tissues to alveoli by forming carbaminohemoglobin. Thank you.